Necessity of good health and well-being for all. SDG has been concocted to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. In this epoch, I realized the value of health and sustainable development goals India had pledged in 2015 to achieve by 2030. In the SDG, there was one goal called good health and well-being for all. It is the third goal, which has 13 targets and 28 indicators. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything, was said by Thomas Carroll. In India, where there are around 364 million people under poverty, which is larger than the population of USA, is good health and well-being available for all below poverty line in India? Every year, around 2.4 million people die in India due to poor hospital care. It is even more grim than people who are unable to access healthcare facility. Healthcare in India is so scarce that over the years, barely any attention has been given to the quality of care. In 2015, India spent 1% of its GDP on public health, the second lowest in the Southeast Asia region, according to a data cited by National Health Profile in 2018. Quality care should be the purview of the should not be the purview of a light or an aspiration for some distant future. It should be the DNA of all the health systems. Was said by Margaret E. Crook of Harvard T. H. Chan School of Public Health, Boston, USA. Availability of good quality healthcare system is a pipe dream in India. Those people are purloined of their right to good health because of the importance to afford expensive healthcare systems provided by private hospitals. The current epoch has showed how ill-equipped is the medical infrastructure of the country. According to a Human Development Report 2020, there were only 5 beds for 10,000 people in the country. Apart from that, India has only 8.6 doctors for 10,000 people in the country. The government has not even focused on the problem that there is shortage of healthcare professionals as well as hospitals too. During this quandary, only the government realized the problem of it caused by the decades of ignorance on health sector. Health is the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being of an individual. India has never realized the importance of mental health as it didn't give weightage to it as compared to physical health. Now it has added more tools as India has become the most depressed country in the world. 1 in 7 people in our country suffers from mental health. There is 87% dearth of mental health professionals in India. India spends the equivalent of less than a cent per mental health patient annually. The health of nations is more important than the wealth of nations, said by Will Durant. The recent data cited by Niti Aayog shows that India is a long way from achieving SDGs. Even its neighboring countries are performing better than India. Our country's political parties are only interested in making fake promises in order to get maximum votes. There is so much of corruption in our country that citizens are not even aware whether the fund is even used or is used by political leaders for the personal use only. It's a vicious cycle that is all connected. There are other indicators which are indirectly about health, ending hunger, achieving food security, and improved nutrition and SGD. Number two, ensuring availability and sustainable management of water and sanitization for all in SGD. Number six, and ensuring access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all in SGD. Number seven, have great relevance for achieving the health for all. Notwithstanding, India has too made some strides to achieve SDG 3, reducing its under 5 mortality rate, which declined from 125 per thousand live births in 1990 to 91 to 50 per thousand live births in 2015 to 16. And its maternal mortality rate, which declined from 212 per 1 lakh live births in 2007 to 9 to 167 in 2030. India has also made significant strides in reducing the prevalence of HIV and AIDS across different types of high-risk categories, with adult prevalence reducing from 0.45% in 2002 to 0.27% in 2011. However, a quarter of global TB cases occur in India, where nearly 2.1 million people live with this disease, and an estimated 4,23,000 people die annually as a result. The Indian government National Health Mission prioritizes national well-being and is leading change in this area in addition to targeted national programming against HIV, AIDS, and sexually transmitted disease. Moreover, our country can too develop if Japan has also developed after Hiroshima Nagasaki incident. India should take wise decisions regarding health promotion for its citizens. They should adopt the policy of birth control as we do not have that much of resources in order to meet the requirement of all its citizens. In this digital aeon, India should try to focus on increasing the use of telemedicine so the doctor is available to all even if they are hundreds of kilometers away. There should be awareness about their rights regarding their health by advertisement through TV, social media, and newspaper. As only 55% Indians claim to be aware of sustainable development goals. Also, availability of transport facilities in remote areas also plays a significant role in ensuring that patients, including expecting mothers, get timely medical treatments. We can create counselors within the school so that students who might be suffering from mental health can consult these counselors. Also, if the children are taught about the importance of mental health, the stigma around would eventually be removed. We can achieve give funds to NGOs who are trying to provide access of healthcare facilities to the poor in India. They can conduct workshops also in order to make people aware of the importance of health. A single person cannot achieve SDG. We citizens along the government have to move hand in hand to achieve the SDG by 2030.